There's no question that hiking Mount Batur for sunrise is the most popular tour everyone does in Bali. Each day, thousands of tourists visit this active volcano. It's so popular, in fact, that I've even hiked it over 4 times now. However, this time I'm taking the easy way up on a jeep, something I've never done before. And make sure you guys stick around to the very end as I'll share with you some of my favorite activities you can do after the tour. Got a bit of a traffic jam up ahead of us here. I've known about the jeeps for a long time. I never had the chance of doing it, and I never really considered it. But after doing this 3 times, I figured, you know what, why not just ride up to Mount Batur instead of hiking it. What's interesting is that this pathway that we're taking right now is the same path I've taken to go up Mount Batur. However, what people don't realize is that you're driving and you're walking through people's homes and farmland. And just imagine at 4 a.m. every morning, you have jeeps riding next to your house being loud. I imagine that's gotta be the most annoying thing ever. We have arrived to the Jeep parking stand. It only took actually about 20 minutes. I imagined it was going to take a lot longer, but it really didn't. As you're parking here, you can actually see all the hikers still going up. And now here comes everybody else. Let's go ahead and walk over to the hut and see what this lady's cooking. Pretty much identical to what you get when you go up to the very top of Mount Batur. You got a banana sandwich, an egg, and then, I don't know, this is new. A cookie crisp, looks like. And then of course you have your coffee or tea selection or hot cocoa. So I decided to go for the coffee. I need to wake myself up here. But the crowd is rolling in here still. Got lots of jeeps pulling up and parking. And you guys will see how many people are actually here once the sun rises. I'll get the drone up. It's pretty crazy how busy and how many people are actually taking jeeps here instead of walking. Alright guys, the sunrise has arrived and we got lucky. I swear, every time I've been here on the top of Mount Batur, I've gotten so lucky with the sunrises here. Usually no clouds, and same can be said for this morning. But as you guys can see, finally, huge crowd here of people and the jeeps, of course. Everybody's here taking photos and people are finally launching up their drones. So I think it's about time that I do so myself, so I can give you a real perspective as to where we are. It's about halfway up. It's not even at the very top. You could probably hike up a little bit further up to get a better viewpoint, but you're just about right at the top of the tree level. So you can't really see the peaks like you could at the very top of Mount Batur if you actually hiked it. Here's the thing though guys, you guys gotta get here early. Like, we left at 4 a.m. on the Jeep and it took about 20 minutes and it was already about halfway full. As you can see, we're about halfway up and the top part was already completely full with jeeps. Now there's only about 2 more rows here below me. So about 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's already pretty much jam-packed. Like, there's already a backup like all the way down the hill, and those people don't actually have a very good view. So definitely recommend you coming here early, asking your Jeep driver to be here by 4:30, or you're not going to get a very good spot, to be honest. Second thing is, you're not at the very top, so you're not going to get the best view like the people that actually hiked it. I've done it 3 times, so I don't need to do it again. And lastly, of course, is it's crowded. I mean, as you can see behind me, it is very incredibly crowded here. So everybody's here to take the same photos. You're not going to be the only person here. This is not a hidden gem. And another thing guys, this is not my jacket. So right as I got into the Jeep, 2 ladies came up to me with a very good business idea: renting jackets for foreigners who forgot their jackets. I came to Bali with literally no jacket. I totally forgot. I didn't think I was going to go on top of Mount Batur. The good thing is, because you're not going all the way up, it's not as cold, but I rented this one for 50K. So pretty cheap, pretty good deal to stay warm and bundled up. Alright guys, sun is pretty much gone except for the peak. It's about time to leave. We're gonna go head to the black lava right after this now. Well guys, welcome to the second part of the tour here, which is the lava rock bed. I want to call it the lava lake for some reason, but it's because it looks like a lake almost, just from the drone up top. It's like a stark contrast between all of the green lush forest next door and all of this just like dirt and lava rocks right below the volcano. It's so cool, honestly. It is an incredible photo spot to come out on, and this is all included in the tour here. Now guys, before I show you any more of the lava rocks here, let me tell you guys about Safety Wing. You guys have heard me talk about them before on this channel. They've been a big supporter of mine, and I've been using them anytime I head out abroad. Whether you guys are just in Thailand on the beach or going on the lava rocks, Safety Wing has got your back, guys. It's a great service I've been using for the last 3 years, and for as little as a few dollars a day, guys, you can have the peace of mind when you're traveling abroad to places like this. I mean, come on, out in the middle of a volcano here in Bali. And the best part about Safety Wing, guys, is that they cover you for a lot of adventure activities that you wouldn't even think you'd be covered for. So if you guys need some travel medical insurance, guys, check them out. I'll have a link down below for you guys, and make sure you guys are covered next time you're going abroad on a trip like this. This is such a cool experience, and it's actually kind of worth it. It's something different, because like if you've done already Mount Batur and you've hiked it, you never really actually get to go down to the lava rock bed here. And this is probably even the best part of the tour, which most people don't even get to do. They just go up and hike Mount Batur in the morning, go see the sunrise, and that's really about it. But most tours will also actually include the hot springs, which I will probably go do right after this, because I need a bath. I need to wash off all of this dirt off of me, and then we're gonna head back up to Kintamani to get a really beautiful panoramic view. There's so many beautiful cafes, coffee shops up there, and you can't miss that while you're right here. North Bali is so beautiful. It's so underrated. People just come out from Mount Batur in the morning and leave, and honestly, there's so much more to do here. Most of your tours will actually try to convince you to go do the coffee shops, coffee plantations, and coffee tastings. Skip that. Just go up to Kintamani up here. It's gonna be on your way back anyway. So I'll show you guys where that is, and maybe find a really nice coffee shop to sit down, have a drink, and maybe get some lunch. But I mean, look at this, guys. As you can see, this is a popular spot. Lots and lots of Jeeps. Alright guys, if you guys do plan on doing Mount Batur, either the hike or the Jeep, you'll probably get convinced to do the hot springs, and it's actually not a bad idea. It's actually a really popular activity here to do right after, because you do get so filthy and dirty and dusty right after that you just want to wash yourself off, and you don't want to wait an hour and a half to go back to your villa in Ubud or Canggu, wherever you guys are going. So this is actually a really good relaxing spot to hit up right after. It's only about like 2 or 3 minutes right across from Mount Batur, hiking and the Jeeps. So let's go hop in. There's already a long line building up here. Okay, so we got the lockers here. Entrance tickets for foreigners are 190K, and then for locals like me are 70. So pretty good deal. Wow guys, it is busy today. So with your ticket here, depending on your ticket, you get a locker here and you get a towel. After the lockers, you come straight over here, and this is where the magic happens. This is the hot springs. Each one is a different temperature. I don't remember which one's which, so we're gonna just have to test it out here. I wanna go all the way down to the bottom so we can get at least a good view of Mount Batur. I think any hot spring around Mount Batur is gonna be popular, especially around this time when everybody's leaving the volcano. You guys also have massage services. You got some ladies coming around offering massage service. Might take them up on that offer. At this one specifically, you have like 5 different pools, and all of which are at different temperatures, and you can just go hop from one to the other depending on your preference right now. It's very relaxing after a long hike in Mount Batur, or after a long 3 hours of sitting on your butt in the Jeep. Alright guys, it is time to call it a day here. Gonna go back to the locker, pack up, change clothes, and head to get some coffee in Kintamani, because coffee there is very good and it's got beautiful views overlooking this lake here. I could spend literally the entire day here, but unfortunately I have a flight to catch this evening. But definitely check this place out, guys. This place is actually one of the places I've highlighted on my Bali guides maps. I have built an extensive list of places to visit here since I've lived here for on and off 3 years. And yeah, this place I've gone here before, and it's great. I've come to one of the many cafes here and restaurants that are located here in Kintamani, which is right along this long ridge surrounding Mount Batur, and each and every single one of these cafes and restaurants literally have a beautiful, stunning view of Mount Batur. So you can't go wrong with any of the cafes or warongs even, for that matter. This is the view here, Mount Batur right over here, the volcano, and then you have a lake right there in the distance. And then this is the restaurant and coffee shop. I mean, look at this. Stunning. And they even have a downstairs. But I picked a place along the road here. It's called Luna Moon Coffee and Thai Kitchen. Probably gonna get a coffee here and maybe a light snack, nothing too crazy. A lot of the tours that you book, they're gonna try to convince you to go right after the hot springs to like a coffee plantation to learn about the coffee here in Bali. It's okay, it's great. If you've done it before though, you'll know that after you've done it once, it's really not that interesting. So I much prefer to come up here where you have a really nice view. You can take some photos of where you were just at, and and just enjoy the day. It's such a beautiful sunny day out here today. I got really lucky. Oh, they got Vietnamese coffee, which is what I might get, honestly. 40K for that. You know what's surprising, guys, is when your appetizer comes before your coffee. Wow, that mayo sauce was really good. Usually you think the coffee would come first, right? Oh, here comes my coffee.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, my coffee is here, but they didn't give me a glass of ice for some iced coffee. All right, since I'm not getting a cup of ice, gonna have some hot Vietnamese coffee. Ever since living in Vietnam, I could never drink any other type of coffee. This little cup of coffee is strong as hell. It's gonna kick your butt, and you're not gonna need any more caffeine for the rest of the day. This thing wakes you up immediately. First time I ever had Vietnamese coffee in Vietnam, I was wired the whole day. I was literally awake for 2 days straight. It was nuts. That's gonna be the day here in Kintamani in Mount Batur. If you guys have any questions about coming here, let me know in the comments. This place is absolutely amazing, highly underrated. You guys definitely need to come here at least one time while you're in Bali. And if you guys haven't been to at least Mount Batur, at least come to Kintamani, because there's so much to do here, honestly. Oh, one thing you guys do need to know if you are coming here is that there is an entrance fee to Kintamani. So as soon as you guys enter like this main road here, gotta pay a fee. I don't know how much it is for foreigners. I said I have a kitas, and they gave me a local price apparently. I don't know if that was actually true or not, but I paid 20K. Maybe you guys might pay a little more if you're a foreigner, but yeah, definitely come here. And if you guys are planning on visiting Ubud, make sure to check out this video to see our favorite recommendations there.